Hi, my name is Christian Malram. My register number is UR15CS255. Today I'm going to talk about storage system in Carnegie University. So, what is storage and why do we need a storage system? So, there are different types actually. Evolution of hard drives, types of RAID file system, and types of storage technology. Here you can see the evolution of storage devices right from magnetic tape, cassette, floppy disk all the way to Blu-ray disc and cloud. So now coming to hard drives, uh, you can see the interior structure of a hard drive. Basically, our hard drive consists of disk which is upon one another, and you have a reader to read data from individual disk. So let's take a look at types of connectors. uh, so these are types of connectors used in different hardwares. And, coming to RAIDs, there are two types of RAID: hardware RAID and software RAID. This is the hardware RAID controller. So there are different four types of RAID levels, from RAID 0, RAID 1, RAID 5, and RAID 6. In RAID 0, you have two different drives, drive 1 and drive 2. So this drive 1 will store the data, and the drive 2 will store the backup for that particular data. In RAID 1, uh, it's been mirrored, the data has been mirrored from disk 1 to disk 2. Here stripping is done, and here mirroring is done. In RAID 10, we have four drives. um, from that four drives, two drives, uh, the data, uh, the backup for the data has been stored, and the other two drives, the actual data will be stored. So in RAID 5, we have parity to check whether all the data uh, is correctly stored in the drives or not. If it is not been stored correctly, we can use the parity data to retrieve the original data. Uh, in RAID 6, we have five drives. In this RAID 6, few drives are given for parity, and few drives are given for storing data. So what is file system? So first, there are different types of file system for different operating system. So first we'll look at the difference between Windows and Linux file system. So in Linux file system, it's all together as a single package, but in Windows, it's uh, independent to each other. So it should access for uh, each file system independently from each directory. But in Linux, it's since it's all together, it can be accessed from a single directory. So we have distribution file system. We are storing and accessing files based on client server architecture, and data is accessed and processed as if it was stored on the local client machine. and distributed file systems with data stored on a server. So here you can see the architecture for distributed file system. So types of storage technologies. So we have different storage: DAS, SAN, and NAS. So coming to DAS, in DAS, independent machines or linked to a single LAN like a bus, and the LAN is connected to the server, and the server is connected to the storage. In NAS, the server and client are connected to a switch which is connected to the storage network. Uh, so we have integrated NAS and gateway NAS. In integrated NAS, a single system is connected to IP through IP to a NAS device. In gateway NAS, a system is connected to NAS head through IP, and it goes to FSCAN and then to storage array. So this is the storage area networks. We have client side machines which is connected to LAN, and LAN is connected to switch, and switch is connected to FC switch. And here the Ethernet switch is also connected to ISCSI target. So types of SAN connections. Server is connected to FC hub and a storage array. Here, these servers are connected to FC switch, and the FC switch is connected to FC hub, and then to the storage arrays. So here the servers are connected to a switch, and then that switch is connected to another switch, and then it's connected to another switch. This way the data can flow uh, to both the servers. It can decide which data should go to which server. So coming to SAN interconnectivity options. So you can see here the architecture or the topology for interconnectivity options. So why we use servers? We use servers for HTTP, FTP, DNS, and SMTP protocols. For POP3, NFS, basically to do your networking, sending and receiving data through internet, or receiving your mail, something like that. So in cloud storage, we have three types: file storage, object storage, and block storage. So coming to file storage, data is stored as a file and folder, mostly on SMB and NFS. Stores data in a hierarchical structure like Amazon, Azure File Storage, and Swift. Object storage. In object storage, it manages data as a blocks within a sector and tracks like IBM Spectre Scale, Dell. It's highly available. Concurrency is across the entire data set. Block storage. Each blocks acts as an individual hard drives accessed by FC, FCOS, ISCI, used to store individual file system and database. So that's all. Thank you for watching.